Hello and welcome back to Dragon Age Inquisition. In the Trespasser DLC, I have created a new bow. Also, as you can see, I have changed back to the previous look because I think the other one was a bit too exotic and it looks very nice on us. Also for Sarah, I made the red a bit more shiny because I think it fits more to her. And like I said before, I made her a new bow. Agile Deadly Great Bow with 232 damage, but on hit chance to inflict bees on target. And this is why we're going to use her in this coming fight. Actually, I could have probably made a better one for me, but the better one wouldn't have the hidden blades. So it's fine for me to have only 200 damage, I believe. Actually, I can put this somewhere because I don't need it anymore. So yeah, I haven't done anything else with my characters. Everyone, I gave Tom Rainier the the shield. I gave him the shield, stinking cheater, a chance to spawn a toxic cloud at the target location. I could have given it to Cassandra, but it would just be ugly on her. I believe that one, the one that she's wearing right now is better. But that means that I'll probably go with Blackwall because of his stinking cheater. And we're gonna take Dorian as the mage, although I haven't changed anything with him either. Well, I'd say let's save the game, and then we go ahead. We have that problem again. I thought I had fixed that problem. But no, apparently not. We have to just switch around a bit. Okay. Then Dorian. And now we got all of them. All three. Blackwall, Sarah, and Dorian.
Leliana told us what happened with your hand.
What?
All that matters now is stopping the Kunari. The rest, we worry about later.
Right. Last time to be legend. Try to keep up.
Enjoy me while you can. I expect you'll all miss me terribly later.
One more fight then. Let's finish this.
Wow, you're getting all so troublesome as if we're gonna die.
All right, everyone. Get ready.
Let's go.
So this is the Darvaarad.
Yeah.
Look at this. It's an alluvian graveyard.
Where did the Kunari get all these? How long have they been studying alluvians? The sooner we stop this invasion plan, the better.
Okay. I see enemies. Come on. Yeah, Blackwall, you should help. And there are the bees, perfect. I wanted to go down here to get this one out of the way. The Sarabas. I always overlook them, even though they are the most difficult enemies. Yeah, I couldn't get away from there because I was already in the animation. We got this one. Okay. I forgot to get my things back, but it's fine. I believe someone should have healing mist. Yeah, you have healing mist. Can you all come a bit closer? Dorian as well? A bit closer, please. Okay, that should be enough. Okay, perfect. What do we have here? Illuvian studies. The writing on these pages is completely incomprehensible, even to a native speaker of Cunlad. The handwriting resembles the scratches of an inebriated chicken, but the drawings are meticulous. An excruciatingly careful study of several Illuvians, along with exploded diagrams of the inner workings. Okay. We might need this Veilfire. I mean, why would it be there if I wouldn't need it, so... Let's grab it.
We should hurry. Here they come!
Okay, that did some damage. Is that all of them? Let me get back and grab another of this Veilfire torches. Just want to make sure I'm not missing anything just because I don't have the Veilfire with me. And it has to be me, because otherwise the one who's holding the torch will not fight unless you make them fight. So I will forget about it if someone else is holding the Veilfire. And then they will not fight the whole time. Which is the worst that can happen, because I need everyone to fight here.
Guards on patrol. If we take them out one at a time, we might avoid raising the alarm.
Okay, but how do we take them out one at a time? Is that even possible? I mean, I can't sneak. He didn't notice that, but there are enemies coming. Okay, we got the agent. That's good. Now the defender there. What? I was jumping. Why didn't you jump away? Freaking assassin. I hate those assassins. Okay, perfect. Why not throw this in there, in the midst of... That doesn't work on them. Well, at least I tried. Ah, Sarah! Get out of there, Sarah. We still have enough. Because she's burned, probably that's why she can't. Okay. It's not your fault then. Where did that come from now? Guys, you need to take a health potion. Because they're burning again. Fuck. Okay, I'm gonna take a health potion. Then I'm gonna throw one healing mist here. That will hopefully save them. At least it gets them back, okay. Yeah. Okay, Blackwall is still there, that's good. But he doesn't seem to die quickly. That's very good.
Down you go.
What? Where did that come from now? Okay, that was close, very close.
That's quite the door.
Belt of Retaliation. When the wearer of this belt is attacked, some damage is reflected back onto enemies. And Gatehouse Key. Can we use this belt on Tom? Guard Max? Maybe the Guard Max is too important for this one, yeah. Dorian? Fire resistance? Yeah, you can have it. That will help you, hopefully. Okay. I should probably also, or maybe it would be good to just... Ah, goddammit. She used it automatically, of course. So no healing mist for us. I open this. What do we have here? Logs of a Darvaarad gatekeeper. The entries in this book are written in several different hands and occasionally even different languages. From the few entries in the common tongue, it appears to be a log filled in by the various guards who have watched the gates of the Darvaarad. Morning. Artifacts brought in by Hisrakith, original location not unmanifest. Asked, Iskari was told they're from ruins. Please remind agents that all relics must be properly catalogued or the Tarbas will never stop complaining about it. Afternoon. 3 kiths deployed, including Iskari of Hisrakith. Told her to write down locations in her manifest this time. Evening. Hisrakith reported back. Iskari handed me manifest that just said outside Darvaarad, asking my Sten for a knife. Sten. Reminds me of, you know, which Sten from Dragon Age Origins. I know this is not real.
Be as tricksy with all of them and we're through.
I understand. What if I turn this one? And this one? I see. If I turn this one now, it will only do this. Okay. But it's fine. Now I can turn this one. Perfect.
Let's go.
So it wasn't too difficult. However, I would like to check around this place a bit more before I go there. Nice. Yes, we're also supposed to do that. There's a key.
Red lyrium? Do the Kunari have any idea what they're dealing with?
Of course. But they're special and careful and nothing bad will happen.
Oh, good that we have that here.
That? An astrarium? How did the Kunari move it here?
Maker's breath. Do they even know what half these things do?
It's good that we can enter now and we have a supply cache. which I will take a look at once we have found everything here. Yeah, that's Redlarium. Have I read this? No. Sarath. This letter was clearly written a few lines at a time over the course of multiple days, as the ink at the start has already faded slightly. Elf, who is Talus? Oh, Talus. From Dragon Age 2. It is no longer my role to instruct others in the Qun, but I will share what I can with you if it brings you peace. You are not alone in your struggles to achieve mastery of yourself and your purpose. Many Vidathari come to the Qun filled with fear and anger. These feelings build walls brick by brick within the self. They prevent you from seeing the others around you, from seeing the world as it is, and they convince you that you are alone in darkness, that you must fend for yourself. The walls are real, but the darkness and the solitude, the world that they create within the self, that is all illusion. You must work to tear down the walls if you wish to see the truth, and the truth is this: no one is alone. It was the wisdom revealed to Kosloon in the desert long ago. What looks like solitude is connectedness. What looks like darkness is only the space between stars. This portion of the letter is slightly new, and the handwriting, which was exceptionally tidy at first, has become somewhat looser, as if written in a hurry. And it is not just Vidathari who struggle with these illusions. The world changes the self, and we must balance mastery upon its turning tides. Once I was an Ashkari, and I spent my days examining the philosophy of the Qun and trying to seek the enlightenment that Koslan found. But my dreams of demons took me down a new path. Here the writing is filled with crossed-out passages, and the script becomes shaky. Some of the ink is still wet, and now with song liquids crossed out. And now I study the dam which holds back magic at its source. We will crossed out. It is our purpose to crossed out. Things change, little Talus. The world changes. Find purpose in people around you, and your role will be clear. Remember when crossed out. It will be hard to find wisdom in the noise. The noise is an illusion, like the darkness, but the walls are real. Remember that. Tear down the walls first, and you will see the truth. Sarath. Interesting. Well, we know Tali from Dragon Age 2 from the... Talisman. We know her from the Mark of the Assassin DLC. What do we have here? Scrap of writing from a Ben Hasrath agent. Excavated mural believed to be a self-portrait by Fen Harrow. Okay. I want to... energize this. Light Praiser. You have to do this in a specific order.
Nothing.
Why is there a golden nug here? Synchronized collectibles. Yeah, no. I don't want to do that. Why would I do that here? Read. Ancient writing. One sees the hunter, one flees from it, one hunts it. In turn, one outwits them all. I'll have to probably light them in the correct order. Let me see which order. There was one down here as well, right? Was there? Yes, there was one. Okay, that's the correct order apparently. That one first. Then I have to light the one that is not knocked down, and then the one that is knocked down. If I understand it correctly. And the last one. Okay, what did it do? Something happened, but I don't know what happened. Is something happened here? I have no idea. Maybe something happened with the picture, I don't know. Did something here? No. I had to do this to get rid of the torch. Alright then, let's go down and grab our Health potions. Ah, this is what happened. Bloody bargain. I don't have someone with daggers at the moment. Rampage on kill, movement and attack speed increases by 10% for 30 seconds. Stacks up to 5 times. That would be really good for Cole, but he's not with us at the moment. Okay, so let's see. Now, we can take the cash and then we can head on through that gate. Looks more like a vault, you know? I saw someone there. Yeah, I see enemies there. Let's go. Sarah. Nice, nice, nice. Careful there, Sarah. Maybe you shouldn't be so close, you know? Same issue that Dorian had at a time. Yeah, and that's what Sarah can do. She's like lightning. Only the spearman left. We used two health potions, but we're good. Probably if I had used stealth, I would be able to just destroy these things and run away. I don't know. Written instruction for new workers. While some of this letter is written in Cunlat, most is in the common tongue. The letter is blocky and simple but tidy. The Dragon's Breath must continue regardless of concerns at the Winter Palace. Many are new to the Qun and have not yet learned to trust. Your worry is understandable. The rest of the world has betrayed you. All who have been to the Darvaarad know the difficulty of maintaining the specimen for extraction for as long as we have. If we delay Dragon's Breath, we would have to dispose of the specimen. Creating catalog is normally a slow process requiring much mining and careful alchemy. Venom extraction offers the only means to deliver the Dragon's Breath quickly and in large quantities. To delay Dragon's Breath is to lose any chance of bringing peace to the South without needless suffering. The Qun demands we save the workers of the South from a bloody war and deliver them into our teaching before corruption further overtakes the land. Others have voiced concern over the specimen. The Qun does not demand cruelty to any living being, but all creatures have a place and a duty under the Qun. The specimen serves as it must. When Dragon's Breath is complete, it will be extinguished quickly and painlessly as when we slaughter animals for food. Allow your superiors to deal with the agents of Fenheral and remember your role in service to the Qun. Something more here? Superb build of the Winter Pact. Cult-based abilities are much more powerful at the cost of a large amount of health. That's what Solus had, for example. We don't have anyone else who uses cold magic. Journal notes found in the barracks. There are several entries in the journal, some in Cunlat and some in Common, as if the writer was practicing their language skills. The last page reads, "Sent to Palace again, moving things along. Past gems never notice who comes or goes. When the dragon's breath comes, they won't know what hit them. Okay, this is where I came from. Is there any more to see up here? No, this is where I came from actually. And that is probably the other way up. Seen there. More enemies here? Nope. What is down there? Oh, but we have more enemies here. Yeah, let's get away here first. Okay, let's get a bit higher. And then we should be fine. Very nice. Okay, we're good, we're good. Damn it.
Stop hurting, please.
I wish it was that easy. I could craft weapons here? That's interesting. Oh, let's see what is behind here. A supply cache. Is it, right? It's a supply cache. Yes, nice. I will use that one, but I want to look around first. I don't know why it gives me the option to craft a weapon. Do we need that now? More to read. Letters and replies. A letter with an Inquisition seal sits half buried in a pile of memos. To the Honorable Salazari, Triumvirate of the Qun. On behalf of the Inquisition, I must humbly inquire as to the hostile actions of your agents in Halam Shiral. We can only view the attacks by Ben Hasrath agents upon our officers and the infiltration and sabotage of the Exalted Council at Halam Shiral as the prelude to a declaration of war. If the Qunari people do not wish to provoke retaliation from the Chantry, these hostilities must cease at once. Respectfully, Ambassador Josephine Montellier. Several incomprehensible messages in Qunlat follow. A letter in common with elegant script has been torn open and crumpled into a ball, but the writing is still legible. To Ambassador Josephine Montellier of the Inquisition. The Triumvirate of the Qunari people wishes to assure you that despite the loss of the dreadnought Barathlock and its crew of 100 souls in a failed joint mission with the Inquisition 2 years past, military action has not been approved against the Inquisition. No one in Parvolan has authorized actions of any kind involving the Exalted Council, nor will they. We are seeking out the Ben Hasrath priest who appears to be leading this operation without our consent. Once she is located, we assure you that these hostile actions will cease. Well, of course, they're not going after it because they don't care. They will just enjoy the view, I guess. Dragon Breath Plan. This document appears to be written entirely in Qunlat, but contains a number of complicated diagrams, including detailed blueprints of Halam Shiral and a number of other places, palaces and fortresses. They're unlocking illuvians.
Morrigan said the key to an illuvian could be anything, including knowledge or power. So they're stockpiling both. That's how they got the keystone and opened so many of the illuvians we've seen.
So they could also have other artifacts, magical traps, or elven weapons.
Let me just see. I think that's just the normal thing, right? In case I wanted to make a new weapon. But there's not really any need, I believe. Yeah, there's no need to make anything new. Also, we don't have enough, what is it called? Materials to make the best ones. We don't have enough dragon bone left. Okay, I believe. Yeah, Sarah's the only one who needs. But let me just replenish it anyways. We're already at 30 minutes, so I make a cliffhanger here. Sorry for that, but I don't know how long it will take once we open this one, because I believe there's going to be a fight or a cutscene, and yeah, I don't want this episode to go on like 45 minutes or so. So I'd rather end it here, and I hope to see you tomorrow in the episode when we actually go inside. So thank you for watching, and I hope to see you in the next episode of Dragon Age Inquisition. Until then, bye bye.